Guys, happy Vlogmas day 8. I just got done watching a podcast. I was watching the Homespun House podcast. It seemed to like cut out in the middle of it, so I'm just kind of wondering if it's like a enticement to get you to go to her Patreon, which I may do for this month so that I can watch her Vlogmases. But I'm having a hard time just keeping up on Vlogmases, and I so badly want to watch them. So today I scheduled in time in my schedule to actually, sorry, I'm knitting, that's why I'm looking down, to watch Vlogmases today. So I have a busy day and just trying to get a few things done and some gifts and stuff done. Let's see if I can scoot you guys back so maybe you can see me knitting so that I'm not just looking down. Yeah, so I'm kind of excited because I did schedule in those Vlogmas episodes, which also means knitting time as well. But I just miss watching the Vlogmases every day. So I really want to get caught up on some of my favorites, like A Lovely Yarn. I really love her Vlogmas. I haven't even started, or maybe I did. Maybe I watched one of Crazy Sock Lady, but I want to watch hers as well, Ollie and Bella. There's so many that I want to watch. So I don't know. And I always feel like it kind of gets me in the mood of Christmas because I do it every year. So just need to schedule the time in. And if I put it on my list, I will mark it off. Are any of you guys list people? Because I'm a total list person. I will make a list for everything. If I'm having a hard time finding knitting time, I will make a little list of like, do this and then sit down and knit for 10 minutes, or do this and then sit down and, or like if I have a long day of chores, I'll write down the chores, but then like in between each chore, I'll stop and knit for 5-10 minutes, and like I'll actually set the timer. And just because it kind of gives me that motivation when you have so much cleaning to do or just a lot on your to-do list, it kind of gives me motivation to keep going on to the next and the next and the next. So, but here's my campfire shawl. You can see the short rows in there. But I think that this would look really great as a, like a 5 skein fade as well. And I'm wondering if maybe Kayla will have these in full skein sets. If so, I may grab one and do a fade. I really am liking these new colors. Let's see. So we have, this is the next few colors in her advent. So that's that fade, but like, I think that would be so pretty. There's 2 more. So what Kayla from A Naughty Pine said is that there's 4 different like fade sets. I think they kind of all work into each other. So this is the second one and 3 colors in the second. So there's 2 more colors, I believe, but like, can't wait to see where this goes. It's just so beautiful. I love it. But like, I think that in itself, just with the 2 other colors, would be a really, really pretty fade for this campfire shawl that I'm working on. And just having those bigger sections of fades instead of the small, which I like the small sections. And this is actually a bigger section because of the short rows. So we'll kind of get a feel more for like the 20 gram minis and how far that goes here in the next few, because I'm done with the short rows right now. So we'll see. But I mean, it's kind of a chill day because my son is still sick. And when he's sick, like yesterday, he really didn't do a whole lot of school. He just caught up on some of his reading. But I mean, who wants to do math and science when you're not feeling well? So today, I know he's doing a math lesson today, even though he still has a fever, he's still not feeling great. Guys, so it's about, I guess 6 o'clock by now. My amazing husband is making dinner tonight and just giving me a few minutes or a lot of minutes to figure out my Advent project. So here's my Advent project. I love how it's turning out. I love this bottom section here. I love everything about it except for the fringe that I'm doing. So I had this idea where I was gonna work the fringe in as I go. And I think like once it's done, it would look great, but getting there, I'm not liking that process. And it's my own pattern, it's my own design, and I'm really hoping that this is one that I can share with other people that, that I see like for next year, you know, people fellow knitters wanting to use this project for their Advent, because I think it really does hit a lot of marks in a lot of different ways. So I'm excited about it. But so here's what I started doing. So you can see like this fringe here, and again, it's not bad. I don't mind, like I mean, it's not tidy or, you know, finished or anything, but like I do see where it would look nice. But then, like, if you can see this here, this is where I started just doing like a slipped stitch edging on it. I don't know if you can see that or not, but I really like that look a lot better, and I like how tidy it is. And I feel like, you know, if you wanted to add fringe, you could like afterwards, but I just really like how tidy that looks. But okay, so I was contemplating taking it out, and like part of me was like, oh, it'll just be fine, like I'll just weave in those ends, like cut the fringe and weave in the ends, but then it won't be this nice edge. So you guys want to know what I've decided to do? I'm gonna take it out. You guys ready? I'm just gonna do it. $320 stitches per row. It's all coming out right now. Better now than at the end. And I'll take you guys on a close-up video of how I'm going to salvage my I-cord cast on, because that took me so long to do, and I'm not willing to lose that. So there's my middle of round marker, my little progress marker, just taking it all out. It's a little bit scary, but I've magic knotted all of my yarn. So my hope is that after I secure the stitches at the cast on edge, so I don't have to redo that, that I can just wind up a big ball and go from there. All right, I'm gonna change positions here so that I can show you guys how I'm going to salvage my I-cord edge without having to redo it all. Okay, so hear me out. So on this, the lighting is horrible, so I'm really sorry, but I'm trying here. So this is my cast on edge here, right? This is the I-cord edge. And you can see, like, so whenever you make a knit stitch, it forms a V, right? So if I pick up in that V, if I pick up the right leg from back to front in every stitch, then I should have all of my stitches back on my needle starting at this point right here. So for, like, I've already gotten it started, but like these stitches are pretty pronounced down here on this, like they're a little bit elongated, and that's kind of the nature of this cast on. So I'm literally just picking up, like, see this here? This is the point, this is the right leg, and that's the left leg. Let me get over here. So right leg, left leg. So I'm just picking up, picked up too many legs in that one. There we go. So, I mean, this is what I'm doing. I don't know. I'm just picking up every one. They'll be on here like this across the entire blanket, and then I will just rip back. But I feel like if I could do this and not have to redo the I-cord cast on, that it would save me so much time, because it literally took me days to do the I-cord cast on now. Granted, I don't have a lot of knitting time always, but I do think that that will be a huge time saver. And then I'm just gonna wind up the rest of it and just start my pattern over. It'll be a good opportunity for me to check my pattern as well. So I'm not sad about it. I feel like it's better to do it now than later.